Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. This is Sky Hurricane 89. In the last part we did the FF challenge with our Citroen Saxo, and in this part we're going to do the four-wheel drive challenge. And so I'm going to have to buy another car because the only four-wheel drive car I have is the FTO LM Edition, which is way too powerful. Even though I actually could do one of the races with it, I'm not. That'd be too much. So let's go on the Audi here. This will be our first. North City car that we'll buy. Let's buy us a Audi TT. I always like these little cars. Kind of like the silver. Yeah, let's go with that. This thing is pretty heavy though. Wow. But as I kind of explained in the last part, there will be a manufacturer race with this car, so it's going to be a thing here. And I'm not going to spend much money on this car. I am going to get racing soft tires, so we'll have the handling. And I'm going to get suspension as well. And what stage of turbo can I get? 325. That actually probably will be enough, or it probably won't be too much for because I think it's a 345 horsepower limit, and I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this. Alright, so let's go on to it. So how much should we spend on this? 45 plus 18 is 63, plus 20 is 83,000. So quite a bit less than I spent on the Saxo. Seattle short. I think we can take this on though. See here. Like I always do, like to lower the ride height, lower that center of gravity. I'll tell you what, let's not go too wacky with this. Okay, we should be good. Get back in our automatic. Come on, Audi TT. Yeah, there's actually a car in this game, the Audi TT LM Edition, and it is 1,000,000 credits to buy, but it actually is a very good special model. One of the best actually. It can definitely hang with the 2,000,000 credit ones. And I'm a little bit overpowered, but not too bad. I didn't spend much money on the tuning of this, so look at that legacy. On the inside, oh man, this thing's very maneuverable. I like those Subaru Legacies. I actually thought about getting me a Legacy this year, but I'm not going to. I figure it'd be wiser to save my money, because I have an Impreza right now, and it's been paid off a while, but thought about trading it in. But it's a good car. I really don't need to get another car. This thing really does maneuver well. Wow. Of course, I didn't lower the I didn't do any weight reduction, so it's not going to. It's still very heavy, and you can kind of tell that it's very heavy still. It's actually about the same weight as that Phaeton. But half the power, or a little more than half the power. They're keeping up with me. At least this isn't overkill like the last race was. The next couple races might actually be interesting because they really increased the horsepower limit. And I don't plan on doing any more tuning to this. Because I think this will get over 400 horsepower if I were to put everything on it. I was about to say, yay, Sky, for not hitting any walls, but then I have to hit that wall. I say the computer hit it too, so I don't feel too bad. Don't feel as bad. Come on, Audi TT. Pretty good little race. I dominated a little too much though, but Nissan GTI R. Is that a Pulsar? Celica GT4 actually got third. Good job, Celica. They even had a protege in there. Oh, the Legacy got fifth. I really do like the styling of the new Legacies, though. I think they're pretty nice looking, like the 2015 models. Yep, that was a Pulsar. So didn't the protege get second? I don't even know. The Pulsar got second. And it started out way at the back. That's good for it. Alrighty. Will we be ready for this next race? I'm not sure, y'all. I think we can take them on. Well, it depends on what track it is. And it is Seattle Circuit. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Should be no problem. Alright, come on, Audi TT. Probably wouldn't have hurt to put weight reduction stage 1 because it is very cheap. Wow, this thing's like so low to the ground. You can tell that I lowered the ride height. And it corners well too because of it. Well, it corners well anyway. Is that a Galant VR4? I think it is. Oh gosh. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Well, I kind of did, but that Galant's really pretty, that color. I don't remember it being that color in Gran Turismo 1. We're underpowered. Slightly. This Audi TT is very heavy. I think it's actually the same weight as like the Celica GT4 or the Galant VR4. Which actually have more power than this does starting out. Well, we're already killing them. Just too much practice on this track, I guess. Yeah, I spent like 80,000 tuning this up, and then I spent about 50,000 on the car itself. So 130,000 into this thing here. This thing does maneuver awesomely. Golly, look at that gap. I'm just annihilating. Whoa! Yeah, it's easy to lose control here. I love this course though. despite how diabolical it is. It's just real fun to do. I think the thing that really got me though was like the railroad tracks going through it, because that's just such a unique feature for a course, for a racetrack. Like this little section here, that's just so awesome. And golly, we didn't, despite not doing much tuning, we still end up. I expected these races to be a little harder because I didn't do as much tuning, but apparently it didn't matter. So 137, definitely not the best lap, because I think I got like a 131 even with the Mazda Protege, but the Mazda Protege has a lot more money sunk into it. You know, well, it has all the parts on it anyway. And Celica, you did not get last. I'm very proud. Alright, we don't need to say all that. That was a 99 Gallant. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Now the next one might be a little more challenging, because it has a significantly higher horsepower limit. Then again, I thought the last race on the FF channel was a little bit more challenging. But yeah, and see, they actually give you 15,000 for this, which is more than double what they gave us for the last race. So, so that's a thing. Alright, let's try this. I think we could still do it, despite them possibly having twice as much power. I have confidence in this. Probably have a lot of Skyline GTRs, and yep, I see a Subaru Impreza, a couple of Imprezas, a GTO, or 3000 GT, and I do see a couple Skylines. Yep, just what I expected. Oh yeah, and they definitely got me on the power. On the power, they got me. Cool. This will be a little more interesting, maybe. Maybe. Except when Sky goes off the road like an idiot. I do try to race clean too. I don't like to just knock the other races out of the way. I try to pass without hitting them, but through this playthrough, I think I've done a relatively decent job of that. But sometimes I just screwed up. I like that Impreza 22B. Oh man, they got me on the power. Oh goodness gracious. Definitely gonna be more interesting. I may have no choice but to get more aggressive. Keeping up with them though. Oh computers, y'all just, they don't have a good driving line. Not like the computers in Gran Turismo 6 that are so much more difficult to deal with. Uh-oh, they're gaining on me. Oh no. No. Imprezas. Alright, we got this then. As long as we don't screw anything up. We still got them on the cornering. I think even without the racing tires, we would still probably be able to beat them on the corners. And now we're just killing them. They put up such a good fight at first, and then they just gave up. I better shut up before I mess up this corkscrew. Okay, good. I did not get screwed on the corkscrew. That's nice. That's always a plus. I'm so paranoid I gotta look back every 2 seconds. Or so it probably seems to some of you. Alright. We shall win. Audi TT for the win. Oh yeah. That was cool. 22B got third. And the 3000 GT, because it is so heavy, it got last. You know, I'm wondering, is it really even any heavier than this Audi TT? I think it would be a little heavier, but probably not much. I actually want to check into that. And of course, we won 3 new cars. And I think that pretty much cleans off everything on this page of the special events, which is nice. Let's see if it does. Yep, this page is done. So what do we want to do next? Could do the compact car. Yeah, could do the compact car. Alright, let's say, I don't know, out of curiosity, I won't say how much that GTO weighs. Or 3000 GT. Even though it's not really that important. Just want to know. VR4. 3700. Oh, whoa. It's a lot heavier. The MR weighs a little less. I wonder why this is cheaper. Because actually it would be better, you'd think, being lighter weight. Not much lighter, granted, but I don't even know. Alrighty. That wasn't even important, Sky. Alright, so we won some pretty cool cars here. But once again, I don't think this one can get the racing modification, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it anyway. And you can read the information if you wish. You can pause it. I'm kind of a little pressed for time. I'd like to get one more video done before I go to work, which I'll need to leave in about 35 minutes. So Nismo 400R. Preceding model. Not sure if they spelled preceding right or what. But I think there's another 400R that you can win as well. Yeah, this is a good car. Ooh, equivalent of 100,000 US dollars. The price at the next level too. Whoa. Whoa. I think we're going to actually sell this one. I probably should sell the other one too, but... And Legacy Wagon GTB. There is a station wagon cup, and although you don't have to have a station wagon to do it, I'd like to do everything legit. You know, except although I didn't do the GT Nationals legit. So I may keep this, although there might be something else that I will need to use for the... oh, whatchamacallit, heck, I can't think. There may be something else we need to use for the... Where do I want Subaru to be? After Toyota? Or how about after Nissan? There we go. And Nissan... Where's Nissan? Right there. Y'all know how OCD I am. Alrighty. Well. Alright. Well, I didn't show you the information for the Subaru. So yeah, I think in the next part I want to do the compact car cup. So we'll probably be doing that. So here's your information. This is the same as the information from the from Gran Turismo 1, I believe. Needs little tuning. Oh yeah, it's a very good car, I gotta say. Very good. But thank y'all very much for watching. This is Sky Hurricane signing out. I hope you have a super awesome, blessed day, and as always, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.